I've never seen that sign before. Welcome back, everybody, to another Stinkleberry Farmer, and it has been 3 years since I've been on this road, the Gunflint Trail. Just heads north. Really, I just want to see a moose in the next 2 days. And I don't normally stop and ask for directions and information, but luckily I did, because I guess a little up the road here, they are redoing a major bridge. So I actually need to go back a little bit and take a detour to catch the Gunflint Trail. They said it'd be probably like an hour or so wait if I keep going this way. So I'm gonna take a little detour and get some extra roads. In town, I got my provisions, donuts, hippie tacos, and probably the only moose I'll see on the trip, the Java moose. Good coffee. And the tacos are from the same place where I stayed a few nights ago, the Hungry Hippie Hostel. Hostel? Hostel. Yeah. It's not hostile, it's hostel. Right. Okay, enough of that. Let's get up on the road. And this is why I'm taking the detour. And I got caught here, but I'm gonna take left here on 61. Somebody was saying in town that this is like the second one that came by this morning or this afternoon of this huge beam, which is going to be put into this bridge they're putting up here. You saw it here first, everybody. This might be an hour wait just to get this truck over here. How's it going?
You want to pull that stop sign. I don't know if that's a cut through or not. If it is, you're...
I'm trying to go that way. Do you know, is there another road that... Don't know?
I'm not familiar.
All right.
You know.
I'll check it out, and if I have to turn around, that's fine, but thanks for letting me know.
Okay.
So they have to pull a stop sign out up ahead, and he just said it's going to be probably a while, so I'm going to try to make another maneuver here. This is quite the thing to get to the road here. Now we're moving. Kind of. All right, this is my kind of detour. So this is it. This is as far north as you can go on the Gunflint Trail. And this is where I have my campground today. Campsite 27, I think I'm looking for. Let's head in. So it's going to be a bit of a walk in, but not much. Just right there. Here's 27. Well, I do have neighbors next to me. It looks like a group of 3 or 4 and a dog, but just a little bit that I've been there, they've been really quiet, so I'm not worried about that. I'll just have a quiet camp. I don't need to narrate everything, I guess. Gonna finish getting the tent set up, and then I might go for a drive a little bit later, kind of walk around here a bit, and just have a low-key hangout kind of camp. Very quiet up here. No major roads. The people next to me took off in a canoe, so I've just been sitting for the last hour in that chair down there, listening to nothing but silence. It's been wonderful. And take a quick walk around the parking lot. The parking lot, come on. I'm gonna take a maybe I'm too rested. I'm gonna take a quick walk around the campground here and see if I can show a couple of sites. I'm sure everything's taken though. Oh, snap. I do have the, they don't call it bear spray. I think it's called bear deterrent. I don't know. Now this would be a nice site. Holy cow. Have your tent up here. There's another site right next to you here, but you could be far enough away. I didn't want to come up here because it says it's reserved, but nobody's got their stuff up yet. Otherwise I wouldn't come up here. Look at that view from your campsite. You got the rushing water all night. Oh my gosh. And I believe just in the distance there, that's the Boundary Waters, one of the entrances to it that you can go into. And the one next to it is a little smaller, but you have a huge spot for a tent over here, and same thing. Look at that. Have your fire there. You could always like put up a tarp right there too. That's like 19 and 18. 18 being amazing. Yeah, there's somebody coming in today for there. There might not be anybody in this one tonight. So somebody's coming in tomorrow. So I'm not going to show you every site, but I thought I'd show you a couple while we're up here, huh? It was really hard to find like good photos of these campsites. There's some on the government site for reservations, but it was hard to like get a good look at what these sites really are. Thus mine being right next to somebody. It's okay. You got this one. It's a typical site. So I just checked out 23 through 26. A couple of them are amazing. Up on the bluffs there with great views. There's people camping in there, so I didn't record that. There are also some sites here, and that's what I'm kind of relying on tomorrow night when I camp. They have first come, first serve sites that you cannot reserve. Again, I'm really hoping for that tomorrow. There's something over there. Oh, little guy. Drove over here, 32 and 33. Maybe these are first come, first serve ones. If they are, oh, this would be really nice, actually. A little bit of the lake view. Nice tent spot here. And 33, which, oh, you have to go up here. Hope there's nobody up here. I don't think there is. This would be amazing. You gotta bring all your stuff up this hill here, but wow, the view. Have your fire right there. Oh, yeah. Some amazing spots up here. I would probably, after the third time coming up and down this, probably have a major accident though. It's 5:30, so I'm gonna make supper, have that, and then go for a little drive, see if I can find some wildlife here before sunset, and come back here and have a fire. Sounds lovely to me. I've been just sitting here in this chair waiting for my supper to get done, and started staring at this tree and just it looked like this birch is somebody about to fall over, and then this pine, I think it is, just kind of has like its arm around it, like, I'll catch you buddy, if you fall. You getting that? I don't know, that's just me being weird, I guess. Nature's kind of cool. It is so quiet. These people have not been back. They've been gone for a couple hours, and I've just been sitting here hanging out. And it is different not hearing road noise. Just there's an occasional voice in the background in the distance. That's about it. I've just got this potatoes, ham, green peppers, and onion mixture here. Potatoes could be cooked a little bit longer, but we're run out of daylight. I'm going to go with it. Still really good. I drove about 10 minutes south of where I'm staying at Blankenberg Landing, Seagull Lake National Forest. Just looks like a beautiful setting here. Russell E. Blankenberg moved to the area in the early 1920s. Look at this gorgeous lake. Oh my gosh. We'll meet in the morning. So I stayed right there. That'd be where I was, next to other people. Right on Seagull Lake is where I stayed.
So, there's this full...
It rained from about 3 in the morning to 8. I have no cell service, no Wi-Fi out here, so I have no idea if it's gonna continue or not. So I just pulled up camp real quick and had the coffee and donut, which was fantastic. World's best? Maybe, but pretty good. People are already rolling in here this morning on a Friday, so that will be it from Trail's End, unless I can't find a place further, well, back down the road. Then I'll be back here maybe to try to find one. I don't know. Beautiful spot. A little noisy with the neighbors this morning, but other than that, very peaceful up here. Love it. It's gonna rain, it's gonna clear up. I don't know. All right. Oh, here I am. So, bunch of sites. It looks like 35 sites, and not real clear which are first come first serve. Although this says reservable, so I kind of assumed this, but then I drove over to the Golden Eagle Lodge, which is just like a 5-minute drive, and they clarified for me. She actually went online because I don't have cell service, and it says it's a first come first serve site. So I guess the way I interpret these, if they just are a block like this, those are first come first serves. If they've got them like this where you can put a card in, then those are reservable ones. And I've gone with site number 6 here. It's a pretty nice site. Get the tent up over here. Did I mention there's an active bear warning? Yeah. Just sprinkles, but the tent is super wet just from last night, the rain. So I don't know if this is going to last. It almost looks like it could clear up. I did not put anything inside yet. If it happens to get a little sunny out and maybe a breeze, it can maybe dry out a bit. But at least it's up if it does get heavy rain. Ugh. Oh, not literally. There it is. Paid. I was trying to wait out the rain, so I drove about 15 minutes to the closest place to get something to eat. Trail Center. It was pretty good. It was pot roast stuff into popovers, and it was just amazing. Very delicious. No, it's not morning. It's afternoon still. It's been raining constantly all afternoon. It's a little bit lighter right now. Times it was really heavy. It's quite wet inside of the tent right now. Get much more water in here. I'll be moving into my swimsuit, but for now I've got the rain gear on. So I'm gonna walk down and check out the lake, I think. Definitely getting busier around here, but still nobody in these 3 sites across from me as of yet. Oh, and somebody's running a generator. Suppose if it's necessary. I fancy a swim. Look at the size of this tree. Holy cow. There's another giant one right there. Well, I was laying down in the tent a little bit ago. Could definitely hear the calls of the loon out here, which was beautiful. The leaves are changing for sure around here. There's another one. Look at the size of this pine. So this must be Flower Lake, and it's flower like what you would cook with, I guess, not the other kind of plant, I guess. Looks clearer up there. I feel guilty about the noise my little air pump makes. Somebody's coming into the site later, but this is 37. Look at this site, 26. You got your own driveway back into there. That's nice, private. 26. Yeah, there's been a lot of rain here this week while I've been up here. Rain or overcast, sun. I had a little bit yesterday, but for the most part, this is what it's been. Foggy or overcast, or both. Like, why wouldn't you want to be in a canoe out there or a kayak and just float around for the day and there would just be no sounds other than birds, maybe, or that chipmunk. So boy, I think that's northwest that I'm looking at. I don't know, doesn't look hopeful, the clear up, does it? Get that little line there. Looks nicer that way, but I think that's where the system is coming from. I think that I could be all turned around too. I have been warned. Well, I'm back, and I did just hear some thunder in the distance that way. I think I'm going to attempt to try to get some coals going. That is a massive tree also. Okay, I have successfully put together a tarp. Chefin', I'm looking for at least 2 out of 10 stars on this. Hopefully I did that well. It's enough where I can get underneath here and sit, at least. I guess unless the rain comes sideways like that. If it comes this way, hey, I'm all good. You can hear thunder there. What I did have, I did not do this, by the way. I don't know what Joker did that, but I've got hammock straps that I bought, and I put those up on these sides, and they've got little carabiners on them, which made it easier. And I could tighten that up, like with more rope, I guess. But this is good for now. I might get 2 more of those, and then I could be in the tarp business. Maybe. Killing time. And I'm getting so good at building shelters. I built one for the fire, so I swung this around and put tinfoil over it. And maybe the rain won't put it out. Oh, full of ideas tonight. So far, she's holding up good. The only thing I can get in is local high school football. The Vikings. Is that Grand Marais? I don't know. Someone will tell me. And it looks like the fire is okay over there. Should I check it? The coals, I mean. Still going strong. 2 shelters working so far. Another half hour on this potato. Just staring at a potato here. Alright. I guess it's the Cook County Vikings. Playing the Panthers. I didn't hear the Panthers were, but yeah. It's the only channel I can get in. Alright. I'm pretty glad actually I built this thing on a whim here. It's just been coming down steadily. The coals are hanging in there over there. The high school game I've been listening to is on pause because of lightning. I think they're playing in Grand Marais or around there. And I'm just kind of enjoying this, hanging out. Even though I'm in the rain, I'm not wet. I'm sure it's going to be very wet in that tent when I get in there later, but I got to just throw on my swimsuit, find something dry to throw over me tonight. We'll make it through. I'm back home tomorrow, so if things are wet, not a big deal, right? Yeah. Just waiting on this potato. I moved this stump over here, and I'm going to use this as my table to eat on too tonight. So a lot of exciting stuff going on here. And that's the thing when you camp. You gotta kind of figure stuff out, and it doesn't always go your way. And try to find something to have fun with. I mean, you can hang out in your tent, or everybody else is probably in their vans or RVs and stuff. But it's about making changes in the lineup. Wow, another sports reference. All right. So close. I can still hear thunder out in the distance up there. But the rain has definitely let up. I can hear people out here again. Well, here it is. My patience has paid off. It's actually lighting up a little bit more. Look at that. I may try to get out and do a quick drive here in case there's any wildlife around. So I'm going to eat this, and we might go for a quick drive. Then a fire. Well, I guess no wildlife out tonight in the rain, but I'm going to come back here tomorrow morning before I head out, because this is beautiful. It's further down the road from the campground I'm staying at, but look at this, just beautiful little, I guess this is a lake or part of a lake. You can see the hills up there. There's fog or low clouds, whatever you want to call it. Light rain. Well, the fire was a complete fail. So It is just coming down again. I think I'm gonna call it, heading to the tent shortly here. There's no sign of this ending soon here. Still got my cozy shelter over there though. Hey, it came back. All right. Classic battle of fire versus rain. Here in the deep woods of northern Minnesota. Shelter's still doing good too. I'm not going to entertain this too much longer though. I am probably going to head in shortly to the tent. Unless all of a sudden psh, the rain stops like that. But it hasn't for like 6 hours. Hey, so the fire's holding up under my aluminum shelter. I should patent that. It's working really good. And my large shelter here is working pretty good too. Yeah. But I'm gonna head in pretty quick here, either way. I'm all packed up from Flower Lake Campground. I'm about to head back out to the Gunflint Trail and out of here back home. It looks like I'm gonna go 0-2 for moose sightings up on the Gunflint Trail. I do have one more stop I might try to make here on the way out. There's one more chance. So I'm saying there's a chance. I'm gonna check this out real quick. I did check Google reviews before I came up here earlier in the week, and 99% of people on Google review did not see a moose. But we'll still head up here and take a look at what this is about. It's a really nice path back here. Well, any moose?
No, we didn't see anything down there.
Didn't expect to. Path kind of turns into a road here. I don't think you can drive back here. But I'm going to follow this arrow. I think this is the correct way. Lots and lots of rain last night. Oh. Oh, that way, not that way. Okay. At least that's what I'm guessing. Be a moose sleuth. Oh, beautiful spot. Obviously, no moose. Thinking I've got a better chance of seeing Sasquatch up north here on these camping trips than a moose ever. It's my last bingo card camping spot. I have a moose. Neat little platform. Oh snap. Well, I guess I'm gonna head back. It's a nice walk, if anything. It's a very nice walk back here. I walked by this, completely missed this on the way down here. It's an old abandoned car. I'm sure a father of Stinkleberry Farmer would know what this car is. I sure don't. Look at that. That's it, the original van camp. Back in the woods, buried. No moose, just a car. It's pretty wild. The hood's there and everything still. Look at that strange object up in the sky that I haven't seen almost all week. Should dry things out. It feels kind of humid. It's, I think, upper 50s, but definitely humid out. I don't think they ever got that football game back underway last night either. The Fightin' Cook County Vikings. So this is the bridge they're putting in, or redoing. Huge concrete steel beams they're putting in. There they are, put in place from yesterday, 2 days ago. New bridge. Oh my gosh, this thing looks scary here. making that noise? Well, as you can see, I am here. Just about back in Grand Marais. Gunflint Trail that I took all the way the first night. I stayed up there at Trail's End. Last night I was right up here, Flower Lake, right in borders of the Boundary Waters, right where I was yesterday too. And then Canada's right there. There's where I did the moose viewing. Now I'm back to Highway 61. So this is Pincushion Mountain, which overlooks Grand Marais there. You can see in the distance. I think up there somewhere is the trailhead for Eagle Mountain, which is the highest point in the state of Minnesota, which I have done many years ago. Would maybe do it again with somebody. I don't think I'd do it by myself. So that's it from the Gunflint Trail, northern Minnesota for now. Heading home. Gonna get some Betty's pie on the way home for the family. And I guess that's about it. I almost forgot, but a special thank you to Linda Dee, who recommended the Flower Lake campground where I stayed last night. And I'm sure it would have been much nicer without all the rain. But it was still fun making a fort, I guess. You do what you do when you camp sometimes, right? Very busy down there. I'm just hitting 61 and heading south from here. Thanks so much for watching. I didn't cover a ton of the Gunflint Trail itself. I know in the last couple of videos, I did 3 years ago, and I do want to have some spots to come back up here and maybe do a couple other videos some other point too. So, gotta leave some surprises, right? Nice and dirty.